everybody. Welcome to PAP Chat. Today, we are speaking with Shirley Kafka from the Huntington Point chapter about her cancer survivorship story. Welcome, Shirley.
Thank you.
Shirley, you have a very inspiring story, and I'm very grateful that you're taking this time to share it. Not only are you a cancer survivor, but you also used our referral program that's part of the PAP Corps that fast tracks people into Sylvester. So can you tell us a little bit about your cancer journey?
My journey was totally unexpected. I thought initially I had an insect bite here in the orbital area of my eye, ended up being a malignancy. But the biggest shock of all was when the stain came back, it indicated that there was breast cancer involved. Totally unrelated. Immediately went till Sylvester. I happened to be vice president of programming for PAP here within our community. So I had the access to call PAP, call Sylvester. I spoke to the liaison there, Barbara Purcell, is her name. And I called her on a Thursday when I was diagnosed. She got back to me on Friday, told me somebody would call over the weekend. And my thought was, never happened on a weekend. Sure enough, I got a call on a Sunday, and by Tuesday, I was already in Sylvester.
Wonderful.
Saw Dr. Matani, cancer oncologist, went to Dr. Abasar. We took care of the cancer immediately, had a partial mastectomy, and then we started to work at the eye area and ended up many doctors involved. It was a complex case. They couldn't find the source of the immediate cancer. And together with Dr. Giovanni Thomas, I call her a head oncologist, and Dr. Sarah Wester, Bascom Palmer, they found there was an aggressive tumor growing behind the eye and into the cavity. So Dr. Thomas had told me, yes, it was life-threatening. And I promised everybody I would be absolutely fine. And I was in excellent, excellent hands. Yes, it's been a journey. I have never, ever felt sorry for myself. I've never said, why me? I continue with my life. It's quite involved. My history is involved. My parents were Holocaust survivors. And because of that, I was born in Dachau. My sister and I both have always felt we are survivors. If they can survive through Hitler's hell, we can certainly survive a little bit of cancer or anything else that comes our way.
Wow, what an inspiration, but also the words of encouragement that I'm sure that you have for other patients who are newly diagnosed that are facing that journey and are unsure of what the future will bring. Seeing someone who's so positive like you and having survived it, I'm sure is something that will give them a lot of motivation to keep fighting. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've done in that realm?
All right. As I said, I'm active with PAP Corps here. That was the first step. From there were people that learned that I was in the process of going through treatments, etc. And I was getting phone calls asking about PAP, Sylvester. Everybody has a choice. I didn't think twice. I will say that Sylvester saved my life. When I speak to people, I say, go where you choose, but please make an appointment, a consultation or whatever. One of my first calls here was from a gentleman who said his wife had been diagnosed that morning with cancer. He could not get her out of bed. And I did not know who it was. He asked if I would come over. And I did, spoke to her. There was another gentleman, his wife called me that he was diagnosed with brain cancer. And somebody told her to call me. And I spoke with him. Some of these people I didn't meet for months later, but we spoke. There have been several people. The basics that I use is simply, you hear the word cancer, it's a punch in the stomach. And I simply say, forget it's cancer. Pretend the word is candy. Maybe the word is cake. You know, this is it. People need to know that today There's so much research going on, and through our efforts through PAP and Sylvester, that research continues. There are always changes in the 4 years that I've been going through this, tremendous changes, tremendous treatments. Even up to this year, I was doing treatments at home.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, well, because of COVID, they had the
Right.
nurse come in, she set me up, it was done through intravenous, no problem. It's, yes, it has been a journey. I'm passionate about PAPCOR, Sylvester. My parents never, ever put any emphasis on anything materialistic. It was always care for people, be respectful, be kind, help.
Wow.
And this is what I've grown up with.
Well, you exemplify that, Shirley. And now, obviously, I know you've done, supporting cancer patients through mentorship in your own personal realm, but now the PAPCOR is initiating this new program that's going to be conducted with Sylvester, in which there'll be trainings for people to become official mentors to work with patients PAPCOR members who are getting treatment at Sylvester. So can you tell me a little bit about what you're excited about once that program begins?
Yes, first of all, I was very excited to get the information and asked to be asked to enter the mentorship program, because officially then I can help more people. And when I say help, just talking to people, having support, knowing that there's somebody who has in excess of 5 cancers, all unrelated, and I'm absolutely fine, absolutely fine. And it is, to me, definitely, it's a matter of keeping busy, active. Don't dwell on it. I think people tend to dwell on themselves. It's not about them. Think about your families, your friends. They'll all encourage you. I think this mentorship program is going to be excellent.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I am excited about it. I'm excited at working on it. We'll go forward and see where that takes us.
Well, we are honored that you're participating in it. I know that you'll be an incredible mentor, as you have already been in an informal basis with so many of friends and strangers and people who've reached out to you to get a little bit of your strength that you have shown through your cancer journey. So Shirley, thank you so much. And if you'd like more information about the mentorship program, please visit our website to learn more.
Thank you.